Yvonne lay back in the lounge chair on the barge's middeck and tilted her head back, feeling the bite of ice in the breeze against her face. It was still mid-autumn. Most of the trees she could see still had their leaves, some not even turning colour yet. Even so, there was already the promise of winter in the air. The sky overhead was cluttered with clouds. There would be rain before the day was out. She held in a sigh. Autumn rain. She loved crisp days in autumn, with leaves crunching underfoot and the golden glow of the evening light. She did not like soggy days full of mud and limp leaves clinging to her boots. At least this autumn and winter she would have dry feet. The boots she had been gifted a few months before, in return for helping a family of tanners, were the finest she had ever owned and had many more years of service in them. She would need to commission another pair of boots soon. To add to the many changes that had happened over the year, she now had an apprentice to consider too. And, in the tradition of the 100, she was responsible for his housing and clothing. Ewan had not come from wealth. His clothing was threadbare, and she suspected his boots let in water. She had spent many years with wet feet, patching and repairing old clothing. Now, though, for the first time in her life, she had a place she could call hers, a house with a bit of land around it that belonged to her, a permanent home for her and her children, and now for Ewan too. It might also be a home for Guys, if he wanted it to be. So many changes. There were moments when they did not seem real. From the turn of the year, when she and her children had been living hand to mouth, to now, it felt as if everything had changed. She had found a home for her children, somewhere they were accepted and welcomed, a rare and precious thing. She was bonded to Guys in a manner nearly sacred among his people. And lastly, her mentor's inheritance had left her a wealthy woman. She and her children would never want for anything again. Yvonne would rather that Eleanor was still alive, and Adira, and all the other friends she had lost. Too many.